Folks, today we's talking about an important topic.
That's right.
About bidets.
Yeah, and proper ways to clean your unspeakable parts.
Yep.
Let's get into it.
Take me away, 'cause I can be the way. Let somebody want let me go and I can have my way.
What should we tell them about the Hicks and Giggles show first, Buzz? What we's doing?
Yeah, let's tell them what's going on here. This is sort of an inaugural episode.
Integer.
This is the integer episode of our new show.
Yep.
This is the Hicks and Giggles show. Now, this is a separate one from the other show.
Right. The other's called the Hicks and Giggles. This is the Hicks and Giggles show.
And there's a clear distinction between the two,
right.
So you folks ought not to get messed up none.
One has the word show in it, so...
And the other one doesn't. Pretty clear. Anyhow, this is going to be sort of a variety show, ain't it, Butch?
Well, yeah, we plan on talking about different topics. Like today, we're going to talk about the bidet, and then we'll talk about topics. We'll probably sing some tunes.
We'll probably sing some songs.
Some jokes.
You know what? We're going to have some special guests on sometimes.
Special guests on.
We'll play some games, and it's going to be sort of just full of information. It's sort of going to be like a second school or a college
it sure might
sort of
be.
situation.
Probably going to give away thousands of dollars like Mr. Beast, too.
We'll be giving away so much cash, you'll be offended about it.
You'll be offended about the amount of cash we's passing out and dough.
Yep, you'll be wondering how we got it all, and we'll say, it's a secret, not going to tell you, because...
So in today's show...
No, hold on. First, make sure today also we're going to be doing a giveaway in this video, okay? We're going to be giving away a t-shirt, a Hicks and Giggles t-shirt. You got one to show on? No? Okay. Anyhow, we're going to be giving one away. If you want to enter to win the t-shirt, well, you got to stick around to the end of this video because we're going to tell you all how to enter to win. So stick around, you'll find out.
That's right.
Now let's get into it, Butch.
All right.
We got a really, as we said, it's an important topic and something that's been burning on our bosoms for
some time. Well, this is a topic that we're both passionate about, and it's something that's been. We grew up here in the States, here in the state of Kansas, as a matter of fact.
So today, folks, we're talking about a really important topic that's close to our hearts, and it's all about cleanliness. And it's something that, Butch folks tend to be.
You getting suspenders? I just ain't seen that silver clip before. Anyway, bidets, folks, that's what we're here to talk about today. Is we got a little segment for you. We want to talk about some of the history of bidets, talk about 5 of the biggest misconceptions around bidets, and then we're just gonna do a demonstration.
There's gonna be a demonstration that's gonna prove, and basically it's gonna put the pudding where the
pudding goes. And with the demonstration, it will be family friendly. You don't have to worry about that. We ain't gonna get too real.
It won't get too graphic, but it's gonna teach you something. And Butch, the thing about bidets is, I think lots of folks don't use them because folks are afraid of what they don't understand.
I think you're right, Buzz. I used to have a little bit of a reservation. Yeah, hesitation when it comes to bidets because I didn't grow up using one, and that's how most people in the States is. We grew up with the toilet paper, and we form habits, Buzz.
You form habits, you got your social stigmas, and folks just been using toilet paper for years and years, and I think it's sort of living in the Stone Age.
Folks in the States, but folks across the world, many places, they use the bidet.
Even over in the Middle East and Europe and such.
In the French.
Well, folks are just
French islands.
Folks are just afraid of them. Bidet shouldn't be, right? So we got some facts for you, folks, and that's what we're gonna start out just telling you a little bit about the history of bidets, because if you want to understand something, You gotta start at the beginning.
That's right. You folks may not know it, but bidets have been around since the early 1700s.
The bidet is a low-mounted fixture of a sink or a plumbing fixture that was invented in the 17th century in France. Ever since then, it's been used across the world as a sanitation tool for washing legs and, well, inner buttocks and that other
parts of you.
Yeah,
all the parts.
Just all those other parts that are listed here that we're not going to read because we're trying to keep this YouTube channel
Hey, listen here, Bilbo.
friendly, family friendly.
We got a sheep. Hey, Bilbo.
Sheep.
Skittle it out. Skittle.
So here's a fact, Butch. Think about this, okay?
Yep.
Bidet comes from the French word bidet, which is translated as term pony. But they also called it trot, which signifies someone riding a pony. They called it that way because it's used in the toilet, riding it to clean yourself. And sometimes, bidet was even called a garden horse.
Well, that's disturbing, Buzz.
Yeah, you can have nightmares like I did last night after reading that.
So bidet means pony?
Yeah, it's a garden horse.
Well, there you go, folks. If you
Get
ain't
yourself
learned
a garden
nothing else,
horse.
Now you know bidet is a garden horse. Now, let's talk about some myths around bidet.
People have misconceptions about these things,
That's right. There are
What's the
5 common misconceptions we're going to hit on. Let's just go back and forth. So number 1, bidets are weird, and I don't feel comfortable using one. That's the first misconception. Now, this one's interesting because it's all based on your feelings, and we can't really change how someone feels about something. If you feel like it's weird, then you feel like it's weird. The question is it weird?
Is it?
And so here's the reality. Bidets have been used throughout the world since the 17th century, and in many places they're more popular than the toilet paper. Places like France,
Italy, Portugal.
Portugal, places like Japan, and places like South Korea. I tell you, they've been
normal.
used. It's normal. It's
normal
like it's how
over
they
there.
grew up.
The second misconception is that bidets are unsanitary. So think about it. When your hands are dirty, do you wipe them off with a paper towel, or
I don't.
do you wash them with water to get them clean? Which one do you do?
I'm gonna wash them with water, Buzz.
Why?
That answer's obvious.
Why are you gonna
Well,
do
if my
it?
hands are dirty, covered in muck, and I just rub some towels or something on there, it ain't gonna get it off. It's
What's it gonna do?
It's gonna rub it around.
It's gonna rub it around,
It's gonna
folks.
smear it around.
And just smear it on up. Your hands aren't gonna get no cleaner than the.
Yeah. So they're sanitary.
They're
Of course they're
sanitary.
sanitary. It's water.
It's
being
water,
sprayed
folks.
out. It's clean water. It's not recycled from what you flush down.
You know, this whole misconception can be solved in just one question. Folks say bidets are unsanitary. Well, is it unsanitary when you use a water faucet to wash your hands?
That's the answer. Number 3, toilet paper is cheaper than using a bidet. Now, folks, this one's interesting.
Especially in our economy today, Butch.
Well, that's right, with the skyrocketing prices and
the crypto market
and
is
the
fluttering.
inflation that's it's influxing.
Stuff that's influxing in the markets.
But here's what's the thing. Now, folks, sure, you know, if you go buy yourself a bidet, it's going to cost a little bit more.
It'll be a little bit of an
upcharge on the front side of the entrance.
Hey, you got to look at it as an investment.
That's right.
For you and yourself and your butt cheeks.
That's right. Folks, do you have any idea what the average American spends on an annual basis on toilet paper? Well, according to Business Insider, it's anywhere from $40 to $70 per year.
Just on toilet paper, Butch?
Just on toilet paper, Butch.
$40 to $70 a year?
You put that into a bidet, you have to buy far less toilet paper at that point.
How much is a bidet, Butch?
That bidet is going to pay for itself, and I would say, well, it depends on how. I mean, you can get them anywhere from $20 all the way up to like $500.
So think of this, folks. You could go buy yourself a bidet. Let's just split the difference for about $50. Then you're done. You just use that bidet. Don't have to keep reusing toilet. Although, just my personal preference, Butch. I kind of use a combination.
Well, right.
You know, you do the spray. You
got to dry yourself off.
You wash it off, and you gotta pat down a little bit.
Right, but it does take.
Number 4 is that folks think that installing a bidet is just too difficult. They ain't gonna be able to get her done. But hey, you know what? You don't even necessarily need a plumber to do it. This can be a DIY project. It just, you know, when it comes to
Who installed your bidet, Buzz?
well, who do you think?
The plumber?
Take a look. You're looking at him. Yep, I did it. So, when it comes to installing bidets, this is something that you can do all on your own. You don't need a plumber to run a pipe through the walls of your bathroom or any kind of special hookups. Most everything you need for installation, that's going to come with your bidet, and the rest of it is probably already there in your bathroom on the underside of your toilet.
I tell you what, folks, you buy yourself a bidet. If you're having trouble installing it, you just leave a comment. We'll make ourselves a tutorial. We'll make a tutorial for you. We'll show you how to install it.
Heck, we might drive over and just install it for you.
That's right. You just give us a call. We'll come help you out. We'll get that bidet installed.
Yeah, what are neighbors for?
Yeah.
Number 5.
That final myth, folks, that people commonly believe about bidets is, well, isn't using all that water bad for the environment? And so here's the deal. You're gonna use a little bit more water with the bidet than you would otherwise. But here's something you probably don't know.
What's that?
Buzz, if you was to guess, if you was just to take a little guess,
Yep.
how much water would you say you're using for the average cleaning session with a bidet? Like you go, you do your business, and then you turn it on and you do some cleaning. How much water you think he's using?
I'd guess today about the amount that's in this here water bottle.
Which is?
16.9 fluid ounces.
Well, I don't know what that means, but according to Business Insider, you use about 1/8 of a gallon to do some cleaning. Now,
Are you gonna make folks do math? But
compare that to this, Buzz. Do you have any idea how many gallons of water go into making one roll of toilet paper? Okay, take a guess.
how many what now?
How many gallons of water do you think it takes to make a single roll of toilet paper?
7.
No, Buzz. It's 37. 37 gallons of water to make a single roll of toilet paper. So,
Are you
folks,
kidding me right now,
you
Butch?
don't have to really think through that one a
Hey.
whole lot to determine which one's better for the environment.
Is that for real?
Hey, it's for real, according to Business Insider, says it right there.
37 gallons of water to make one roll of toilet paper?
Yeah. Anyway, folks, them are the 5 myths about the bidet we
5
just
myths.
covered with you. We debunked every myth, and I'd say we did it mighty well. So,
Yeah. Yeah, next we're gonna do a demonstration, but folks, if you got another hesitation to getting yourself a bidet, well, just drop it in the comments and let us know what it is. Maybe we can solve it for you.
maybe.
But
That's
now
right.
we're gonna put the proof where the pudding is.
Yep.
We're gonna show you firsthand, physically.
We're going to prove that pudding.
We're gonna prove that using a bidet, well, it's gonna clean up much better than
It's going to change your life,
it's
folks.
gonna change. It's gonna.
Hey, while we
Take
getting
the
set
prom.
up for that, we got a little short. We got a little short intermission here. We want to give a shout out to a brand new YouTube channel called Restful Living.
Yep.
That's RES.
TFU.
That's RES.
Don't take it
T.
FULLIVING.
ING. Restful Living. It's a little background sound, soothing
If
music.
you folks like to fall asleep,
Soothing ambience.
it's great for studying. It's great
Studying.
for relaxing. It's a
Staying
YouTube channel.
focused.
It just
Little
it posts
cartoon
these
animations.
videos. It's kind of ASMR,
There's this
relaxing,
beautiful
ambient
fall-
background noise.
Fall in October, like
It's
like
just background
vibrations,
sounds, background
videos.
music. It's just relaxing and calming.
Yep.
And anyways, well,
Go subscribe, folks.
it's our channel.
That's right. That's the big news with it. Is
Yep.
We run the channel.
We just started it, just hoping to, spread some calmness and quietness. So go subscribe to Restful Living. We'll put a link in the comments of this video. And with
Yep.
that said, we're gonna get to our illustration. All right, folks. Time for the experiment. Now, this experiment follows all the conventions of regular scientific practice and philosophy and biology and astrophysics and whatnot. So, what we got here is, we gotta explain what's going on here, but
Well, so what we're gonna do is we got Cheeky A and Cheeky B over here. And so with Cheeky A, this here is going to be our toilet paper demonstration, and Cheeky B, we're going to show you the power of a bidet. So with, as you can see, we have some peanut butter here, which will represent the
excrement.
Right. And so we'll put some of that on here and on here, and
we'll just slather it on in the between. So Cheeky A and Cheeky B.
We'll just show you the difference between toilet paper and then the bidet with Cheeky B.
Basically, this is a visual illustration of which one is going to get the buttocks cleaner. Well, it's time to start the process. The first thing is, well, we got to slather on the stuff. All right, so first things first. Butch, go ahead and slather on the good stuff. Butch, anyone ever told you you're a nasty individual? All right, now that we got all that figured out, it's time for the... Butch, what are you doing, boy?
Well,
you got some glue sticks and some
I just figured
craft string?
If this is boy Cheekies, it won't be so smooth. So I'm just trying to add some realistic hairage.
All right, that right there, I don't know who those cheeks belong to, Butch, but holy Christmas, that is just hideous. All right, so I'm gonna be the toilet paper feller and Butch will do the bidet, so we're gonna start with buttocks number 1. And so you normally take just, you know, a moderate amount of your toilet paper.
How many squares you got there?
We got 1, 2, we got 5 squares.
Folks, well, that's something else you can comment here is, what is the average number of squares you think that a person would use?
How many squares do y'all use? You know, you just take a little tuft in your hand and squeeze it on up, you know, you might spread it out so you get as much as you can. So let's just
get it in there, Buzz.
Let's get it in there and take a wipe and see what happens. All righty. All right.
Oh, well, you got pretty good. You pulled some of that hair right on off.
That feller's...
It's on your hand, Buzz.
That feller's got some sort of disease. His hair's just sliding right off. I got some on my fingers.
That's one of the other risks of the toilet paper,
That's
folks.
one of the risks, folks. So just wipe that off. Yep, still smells like peanut butter. If you care at all about yourself or have any sort of self-dignity left, you're gonna go for seconds and you're gonna take a few more squares and you just get on back up in there. And this is about the time that I start to get frustrated and I look back and I say, shoot, well, I'll be here till next Thursday if this stuff don't stop it coming. So then you go back for number 3 and then you start to realize, shoot, that stuff's all over my cheeks as well. You might try to be conservative, so you might just fold it up and
it's all over your hands, Buzz.
You slide some of that hair off as well, and then you just toss that in the toilet. So then you're gonna get back up in there and you're just gonna keep going to work. And
I think most people's gonna call it quits about here, Buzz.
At this point, yeah, you're gonna say, you know what, shoot, that's good enough, but I want you to look at this, folks. That's what, 5 or 6 or 7?
It's a lot.
5 or 6 or 7 swipes, and look at that residue.
Maybe it was your technique. Maybe you should try the figure 8. And then, folks, this is exactly what happens. It ends up all over your little piggy's head.
Butch, so I've done determined toilet paper, it might get some good chunks off here and there, but shoot, in the end, it just don't do the trick.
All right, let's give it a final star rating using toilet paper from 1 star to 5 stars. What would you give it?
Truth be told, I'd give it about a 1.5 star.
1.5 stars it is.
Anyhow, now we're gonna try the bidet method.
This ain't like a real bidet, but you'll get the point here.
This was the idea. It's paper versus water.
Paper versus water. We're talking spray power now. That's about average bidet. It sprays a good 40, 50 feet, I'd say.
And now, Butch.
All right.
Let's see what she does.
So in most cases, he's probably gonna start out, especially if this is your first time, he's probably gonna start out with a gentle Gentle little spray, right? Maybe something a little bit lighter, just to get
Just
it
sort of
past
let it know that you're there.
Yep. But then you're just gonna get more confident and say, hey, you know what? I'm ready to get this taken care of. And so now you tell me, which one do you think is gonna feel more fresh?
You look fresh as a flower, Butch.
Oh, I feel it too, bud. I feel good. Get a close up. You see anything there?
And there's a squirt that right there. Let's do an evaluation. Butch, it's gone.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm a changed man.
I think clearly are the winner here.
Yep.
Bidets versus toilet paper. Well,
Folks,
every time Bidets will win the day. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna sing a song about bidets, but before we do that, to close all this out, we're gonna tell you how you can enter to win that t-shirt giveaway. So all you gotta do to enter to win is you be subscribed to the channel, go ahead and like it, and then comment down below.
what topic should we cover next?
Yep,
Tell us what topic you think we ought to discuss for the next episode.
let us know.
Appreciate it. All right, folks. We're making this up on the spot. Not sure what's gonna happen.
Yeah, be careful.
Well, I was sitting there on my toilet seat, feeling ashamed.
Feeling ashamed? Of what?
I'll tell you why. 'Cause I knew that I just let a big one. And no matter how much toilet paper I used,
it just wouldn't cut it.
it just wouldn't cut it.
Just the other day, I went to Taco Tico.
Not Taco Tico.
Yep. And just the other day, well, it made me feel like I was gonna let out a big old Rico.
Bidets are the way to go.
They'll help you grow as a person.
Bidets,
The way you
gotta
go, you want to know.
well, now you know.
Go get a bidet. It's never too late. Your wife will smell it and say, heck, that smells better, and I think that's great.
What do you mean, bro?
Well, I mean, she'll
I understand your point.
I mean,
I just don't know, like, that's kind of extreme.
and she's gonna smell the after effects of the bidet use. You know, she'll notice the difference. You know, she'll smell it. Well, folks, thanks for watching this video.
Thanks for watching.
To close out, we just want to say thanks to all of our patrons who are supporting us. Helps us to make these videos. If you want to support Hicks and Giggles and this show and all the other garbage that we create, go to patreon.com/Hicks and Giggles. We'll put a link down in the comments below if you want to check it out. And with all that said, hey, we love y'all a lot.
We sure do.
Glad you stuck with us. And we'll see y'all in the next video.
We'll see you next time.
Take me away.